Hello, I'm Dr. Rob Hicks and welcome to Doctor's Orders. Today we're going to be talking about moles and why it's so important to keep an eye on these little spots that appear on our skin. Now, some people have just one mole, some people have lots of different moles, and it's important to watch them and keep an eye on them because there is a risk with moles that they develop into a particularly deadly form of skin cancer called melanoma. This is a skin cancer that 13,000 people are diagnosed with every year in the UK, and tragically over 2,000 people a year in the UK die from this melanoma skin cancer. The major risk factor for melanoma skin cancer is too much exposure to UV radiation, primarily from the sun. Now, you may have a mole and you're worried about, well, could it be a melanoma or not? There is a checklist that you can use that compares normal moles with melanoma to give you an idea of whether it might be a melanoma or not. This is the ABCDE checklist that doctors use. A stands for asymmetry. So with a melanoma, the mole is likely to be asymmetrical, so one half is different to the other. B stands for the border. With a normal mole, it has a smooth, regular border. With a melanoma, it's more likely to have a ragged, notched, irregular border. C is for colour, and with a melanoma, it's usually a mix of different colours, usually 2 or more different colours, whereas with a normal mole, it's usually just a single uniform colour. The D is for diameter. Now, with a melanoma, the diameter of the mole is usually 6 millimetres or larger, and the E is for enlargement and elevation. With a melanoma, the skin cancer, the deadly form of skin cancer, the mole will change in size and indeed it'll start to become raised from the surface of the skin. So what we encourage people to do is to keep an eye on their moles. Look for changes in the shape, the size, the colour. Check whether the mole is bleeding or blistering. Is it becoming dry? Is it painful? Is it itchy? And remember that many moles actually appear in parts of the body like the back where it's not easy to check yourself. So don't be embarrassed to ask a family member or a friend or your doctor to check those moles that are difficult for you to see yourself. What's very, very important is that if you notice a new mole that wasn't there before, or one of your previous moles is changing, or if you're simply just concerned, go and get the mole checked. Because the sooner a mole is diagnosed, and if it is diagnosed as melanoma, the sooner it is diagnosed and treated, then the better the chance of a complete cure. And that's Doctor's Orders.